Yes, now, hello and welcome everybody. Today is finally the start of the Bundesliga season where Dortmund is facing St.Pauli. Uh, Yesterday was the thrashing of the club that won't be mentioned by Bayern. Uh, we'll see. I don't think Leipzig will. I said I wouldn't mention the team, but then I said it. However, let we don't. I don't think that team will have any chance of a title. But yeah, finally, as we can see, the starting 11 is out now. I'm kind of surprised that Kovac. It's kind of similar to the prediction I made, but Koto is actually starting this time. I've put Ryerson. However, Ryerson actually isn't. He's still injured, which I forgot. I don't know how I forgot that, but he's still injured. Uh, so that's why he isn't in the starting 11, but he is in the team squad, which is kind of odd since he is coming back from an injury. So we'll see how it goes with him. But then again, Kovac decided to go with Sabitzer, which I don't know why Kovac likes Sabitzer so much. I would rather him go with Nemecha, but otherwise I'm happy with the starting 11. I did say that Kovac would start Adeyemi, uh, since Bayer didn't actually play that great against who was again? Essen. And both Essen and St.Pauli are kind of similar team, and Adeyemi did get a brace, I believe. Was it a brace the last time Dortmund and St.Pauli played against each other? I believe so. So we'll see how the game will go. I'm pretty happy with the squad right now. I don't think there's anything that I would change necessarily except from Sabitzer. I would rather have Nemecha there. But otherwise, I'm happy with it. I'm sorry if my energy is kind of low. I've been walking all day. There's like a food market here in the city, so I've been walking around. It's okay, Alex. It's okay that you're late. I've been walking the whole day, so I'm a little bit tired. Uh, but I did eat some fine West African food. I believe it was from Mali. It didn't actually say, but the flag on the food truck was similar to Mali at least. I ate some. Uh, what was it called? Jollof rice, which was the first time, and then the other stuff I don't remember what it was called. But it was nice. It was a little bit of a kind of a stew, chicken stew, with some African vibes, I guess. With some rice, chicken, and other spices that I haven't even tasted before. I should get up the game. It should be available right now. It was actually pretty nice. I don't know. It was okay. It wasn't. When I think of jollof rice, I think it would be something, you know, spectacular or something mind blowing, since that's all I've heard from it, that everyone loves jollof rice. But it was it was alright. It wasn't bad. It was good, but it just wasn't to my expectations that were set before. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Actually, that's pretty harsh. I mean, 7.58 or something. Maybe I should fix the camera so it doesn't get the TV screen so I get shut down. That should be enough. Is the mic quality, is the mic sound okay, or should I have it more close like this? Is the mic quality, is the mic sound okay, or should I have it more close like this? Or is it okay like this? It sounds fine. I'm gonna keep it like this so I don't have to hold it the whole game. Fine, and I'll have it right. I'll have it right here. Is that okay with you? Perfect. Yeah, so they're starting to get out out on the field here. They're waiting in the tunnels. I my prediction for this game was 2-1 victory to Dortmund. I'm kind of biased as you can see, but I think it's a reasonable thing to ask for Dortmund to win against St.Pauli. Uh, Damn, what? I mean, the atmosphere is crazy. Wow. Confetti everywhere. Yeah, they're walking out to the pitch now. Okay, well, the game won't start immediately since there's confetti everywhere on the pitch. I think they will have to clean that up. It will take a little while because there's a lot, a lot of confetti there. Niko Kovac looking handsome with that tan. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of teams that have brown and white as their colors, but you have to give some respect to them. It's unique. They stick out, even though brown may not be like the most beautiful color. It is if you can make it. Make it. I think the this match day shows a lot of how the season will go. I think the Bundesliga is kind of weak right now. Uh, the only exceptions are like Frankfurt and Bayern. Bayern looked as they usually do. Leipzig looked pretty bad. I didn't see the game, but I did see the highlights, and it was ugh. I mean, I don't mind it. And Leverkusen obviously lost to Hoffenheim. I didn't actually see that game either, um, but that's not anything you want really. So depending on how Dortmund will play this game, I think it will tell a lot about how the season will go. If it will only be uh, Bayern and Frankfurt, or if it will be Bayern, Frankfurt, and Dortmund. Oh, I'm kind of nervous, brother. I'm kind of nervous. coaches dapping each other up, ready for a battle. I think this game will be pretty scrappy. I don't think there will be any nice plays by either of the teams. I think there will be a lot of counterattacks from St.Pauli and obviously some from Dortmund as well. Dortmund will primarily hold the ball and have the ball possessions, but that might not be enough, you know. And there we go. The game has started. Already a corner for St.Pauli after a deflection from, I believe it was Anton. I wish I could have some sounds on the game, because I don't want to get copyrighted if you guys hear it, or if the stream hears it. Corner for St.Pauli. Taken short. Outside of the box, whips it in, blocked from Adiemi. Free kick Dortmund. I mean, we obviously want a good start to the season. A draw or anything less, really anything less than a win is kind of disappointing. I mean, the St.Pauli away isn't really easy, but okay, they didn't just want to clean the pitch at all. There's confetti everywhere, especially on Svensson's side. How is this allowed? Adiemi with the nice headband, looking all nice. Man, I'm really excited. Even though I will probably be depressed because of Dortmund in like a week, or maybe in like after the 90 minutes here, but it's always nice when the season begins again. Mm. Seven viewers. Record baby. New record baby. I mean, I'm still okay. I'm still kind of surprised that Koto is playing. Yeah, they left as soon as I said 7 viewers, Alex. I mean, I'm kind of surprised Koto didn't get injured like at all from that tackle. It looked pretty bad, and the way he was screaming as well. But maybe, I don't know, maybe it was the Brazilian mindset in him that made him scream a little bit more than he needed to. Some miscommunication from Benzabaini and Adeyemi there. Okay, I really did think they would clean this confetti up. Like, Jesus Christ. This definitely affects the game, but I guess no one wants to wait anymore. Foul. Yeah, thank you. If Dortmund don't, if Dortmund win this with a clean sheet, I'm happy, even if it's like a 1-0 victory. I guess that's the standard this season. Free kick for Dortmund, close to the manager's box here. Svensson on the left. He swings it in, far post. Gross. Anton, nothing, just scrambled away. And Benzabena wins that ball. Let it all go. Let it all go. I don't know why like so many people don't like this new kit. I really like it. Well, it's not bad. As I know a lot of people on the internet. I know how the internet works, but it's not a really nice place. But the internet, some of them really hate this kit, and I don't really understand why. It's a pretty simple kit. It's not too flashy. It's not too out there. It's just kind of a regular kit. It's not that. It's not that strange. There's nothing to hate about it, really. Still a scrappy game from both of them. They try to get into it, but maybe if they cleaned up the confetti. Okay, I will leave the confetti alone for now, until it disturbs Dortmund. Man, Spurs kind of. I know I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Premier League and the FBL. Man, Spurs kind of effed my fantasy league here. I had Ruben Diaz and 8 Nori in the squad. I don't know how you say his name, but I had them in the squad and they barely got any points. I mean, one could kind of see it since both Thomas Frank and Brentford won sometimes against Manchester City, or at least they caused them trouble when he was at Brentford. But and as well as Spurs, even though when they were pretty bad, they could actually win or cause trouble against Manchester City. So it maybe was a little bit predictable, but I didn't actually see it coming. I thought City would do better. Am I a fan of the 3-back and full-back play style? If it works, then I'm fine. St.Pauli on the attack. Oh, nothing. Goal kick for Dortmund. I usually aren't really. I think it's very defensive, because a 3 at the back is mostly also 5 at the back. Like you can easily go to a 5 at the back and you're like defending with half your team, which I'm not really a fan of. um, since I don't think that's Dortmund's philosophy or how I grew up with Dortmund. But if it gets results, then I'm fine. If it doesn't, then it's just a terrible way of, it's a terrible way of playing the game, and there's no real good outcome of it. St.Pauli on attack, Koto trying to defend there, whips it in. Almost Kobe saves it, but I think he got a hit in the face. Oh. He's laying on the ground. Not really looking that good. That was a dangerous chance to whip it in front of the goal. The St. Pauli player comes late and just hits Corbin in the face with his thigh. Ooh, yeah, that was a good hit. He seems to be pointing at his neck, maybe. Ugh. Yeah, he's grabbing like his neck. He maybe. Let's hope it isn't too bad. He seems to be fine. But early opportunity for St. Pauli here. That was pretty dangerous. If the St. Pauli was a little bit earlier to the ball, then he would have gotten it before Kobel, and it would have been a goal. So an early warning sign for Dortmund. I mean, yeah, this game is kind of going similarly to the game against Essen, which is kind of how I predicted it to be. However, St. Pauli has the ball more than Essen did. And Dortmund hasn't really got out of their own half right now. Dortmund don't really play well against teams that attack rarely. With counterattacks. Counterattacks has been Dortmund's weakness for a while now. It has been hard for them to defend, especially during the preseason and just generally now in DFB Pokal, and it seems to be the case in this game as well. Oh boy. My thoughts on Adeyemi's finishing. I mean, it's like 50-50. He can score some bangers, I think some people have gotten a wrong picture of his finishing since the Champions League final, where he went around the goalkeeper and just flopped it, bottled it, mate. I mean, he should shoot more. A lot of the times I think he overthinks. That's kind of his problem. He overthinks. Otherwise, his finishing is good. In the Champions League last season, he scored like 2 bangers against Celtic and then against Lille. I don't. When we win the ball and Kobel has the ball there, I think we should quickly start the attack because St. Pauli obviously wants Dortmund to maybe take a little bit slower and at St. Pauli's pace. I think we should attack more on the counter attack, but we're too like scared to do that. I don't know why. We are too scared to lose the ball. I guess we don't want to. I guess Dortmund would like some ball possession before at the start of the game. Maybe get into the game a little bit more. But I just feel like if there's an opportunity to attack, just attack. 15 minutes into the game and there's not been much. St. Pauli has been more dangerous than Dortmund right now. Um, Dortmund can barely get into the St. Pauli's half and let alone the box. Yeah, St. Pauli is always ready on the counter attack there. They have like four guys waiting in the Dortmund's half. So Dortmund are kind of scared to commit some forwards or some players who are forward, especially the midfield. The midfield is kind of doubting it right there in the middle, not doing much. Got on the wing, losing the ball. Alex, if is Ademi more of a striker or a winger? Um, he's somewhere in between. He's kind of like a Rashford. He's a little bit of both. Oh, St. Pauli on the tackle through long ball. Oh, great save from Colbell. Jesus Christ. Just one long ball and St. Pauli were through there. Basically a one-on-one. Anton miscalculated that pass, tried to head it away, but he doesn't get there, and the St. Pauli attacker is then on one-on-one with Kobel. Benjamin does get a touch there in the tackle as well, though. But great save from Kobel. Oh, corner from St. Pauli. Nothing happening really. Not a good start. Not a good start. Uh, I mean, this game is looking a lot like the Essen game, even with the chances that they're having. I Another long ball from St.Pauli, but this time Anton gets the header to it. Not at the moment, Alex. It's hard to say right now. Let's just wait a couple of minutes, shall we? Gerasi dropping deep, trying to help the team. Gross with the long ball to Gerasi. Gerasi gets it to Adeyemi. Adeyemi heads it back to the St.Pauli players. Svensson on the left. Plays it back to Job. Job plays it back to Anton. Leon, go. I think Dortmund will play better as the game goes on more. This is similar to Essen, where the first half was basically where Essen had most of the ball. Yellow card for I am not going to say his name. Givigala in St.Pauli. Yellow card on a tackle on Gross. Givigala. I'm gonna assume he's like Polish or Hungarian. Koto whips it in. St.Pauli heads it away. Dortmund. Oh, okay. There was a misplaced pass from Dortmund, and St.Pauli player got to it, but his touch was way too big and it went out for Dortmund throw-in. Savitzer in the defense trying to help them. Oh. Philippe Mann wins the ball nicely, brings it forward to Girassi. Shoots. Oh, okay. Shot on target for Dortmund at least. Nicely done from Filippo Mani, winning the ball and bringing the ball forward. Nicely done, kind of like a counter attack, winning the ball high up. Leaving some space where they're around where the fullback should be. The fullbacks were committing to attack there, but they lost the ball earlier than expected, so Dortmund could attack on their counter-attack. Girassi wins it. The defender loses it. Girassi dribbling. Oh! Oh my god. How did you miss that? Oh, Girassi was on the edge of the box trying to play it into Adeyemi. He then like heel flicks it in the air to Gross, who's right in front of the goal, like a half a meter, and just shoots it at the goalie. God damn it. Well, that was easily not easily. That that chance was as dangerous as St.Pauli's one-on-one with Koba. My stream keeps blacking out, man. It scares me. For like a second or a second or two. You know, the screen just keeps blacking out. Don't scare me like that, you. Good save. It was a mishap from the defender. Girassi won the ball in their own penalty box. Squares it to Adiemi. He heels flicks it like Zlatan style to Gross, who's wide open there. Like a meter, or like just 1 meter from the goal. Then shoots it straight at the goalkeeper. This is usually how the game usually goes, you know. With Dortmund. Slow start, but then just picks up the pace. Or the reverse, where Dortmund have a lot of pace in the beginning, scores maybe 1 or 2, and then just tries to defend at least, or there's no energy. Ooh. A long ball again, it goes through. Was that not offside? Yeah, it was offside. Oh, that was barely offside, man. But those long balls are working for them. Oh, this I don't know. This season seems to be not as exciting as one would hope, you know. St.Pauli whips it in, goes over everyone's heads. Sabitzer presses the ball, presses the player. Oj, oj, oj. St.Pauli here are creating better plays than Dortmund are. They're going a lot on Koto's flank there, and then tries to place it in, trying to find their striker, but it just goes across everybody. The Svensson just does a little deflection to get it away. Still a lot of confetti on the pitch. Oh, Koto nicely, almost. Koto tried to dribble past the player, but didn't quite get it until the other defender got to the ball first. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, I mean this game is very similar to the Essen game, man. Very similar. I think Dortmund's gonna have to rely on like individual performance from someone, or just from individual qualities here. Ah, it was on the right side of the box, but the ball from Koto was a little too deep and he couldn't get to it. Goal kick for St.Pauli. The replay again. Grosse's miss. Okay, it was just a great. It was a good save from. It was a good save from the St. Pauli keeper, man. Kovac screaming at the Dortmund players, as he should. It's kind of his doing as well. Maybe he should scream at himself as well. Yeah, even though Kovac had those like that winning streak of 7, I wasn't convinced over him. You know, it was. Obviously, he did great, you know, but I just I just don't think he will be enough for any trophy for Dortmund, and that's what I want. Oh. Yeah, just not convinced with Kovac. Um, I don't think we really have any choice other than to keep him for now. I mean, Dortmund can barely get any play here right now. Except for like one chance where the defender did a mistake and Girassi got the ball from him, creating a dangerous chance. But other than that, has been can barely get the ball into the St. Pauli's half, and barely or nothing in the penalty box. Oh, long through ball to the winger of St. Pauli, but Kobe gets to the ball first. Too deep for him. Job. Sabitzer outside the box. Crosses in to Girassi. Goal! Ga! Oof. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The just individual quality of Girassi. Any doubter of like Girassi needs to like just shut up. We need him. We need him. Sure, like the whole game he doesn't do much, but Dortmund aren't doing anything as well. Like, shut up. Oh boy. Sabitzer whips it in from outside of the box, and just a very nice header from Girassi over the defender. What a great was a great leap from Girassi. Great header. Assist for Sabitzer. I guess I can't hate on him. I think Dortmund will now have a little bit more energy, or let's hope so. Advantage for St.Pauli on the attack now. Svensson trying to defend, they whip it in, and Benzaini heads it away for a corner. Uy, uy, uy. One 0 to Dortmund. My prediction is still possible. I predicted a 2-1 victory for Dortmund, and I do think St.Pauli will score that 1-1 goal equalizer before Dortmund get the second at least. Corner for St.Pauli, and Sabitzer just kicks it away. Long ball from the keeper, Benzbina heads it away. Job wins it outside of the box. Girassi. Adeyemi is out on the open on the left. Great ball from Girassi. Adeyemi 1-on-1 with the defender. Penalty! Penalty! And a yellow for Eric Smith, the Swede. Sorry, buddy. Oh, I mean, Girassi is already the man of the match here. Alex, if you want to know, who the man of the match for Dortmund, or the best player for Dortmund will be, it's Girassi. Well, is that a penalty, or did he just dive a little? Maybe a little bit of both, but it's a penalty, no matter what. I assume Girassi will take this one. Yep. Come on, Girassi. We need this. Don't do it like against Hoffenheim last season, where you made so much unnecessary pressure. And don't give them confidence. Please don't give them confidence. Put this one in the net. Top corner or a chip, as long as it's a goal, please. Girassi. He saved it. God, like, Jesus Christ, we need to have a chance on the penalty. I know he's injured, but oh boy. All right. Anyways, the game has got some life at least in it now. Oh boy. St.Pauli on the attack, plays it in. Bad pass from the St.Pauli defender, but Girassi loses the ball. Okay, maybe I said too early that Girassi will be the man of the match here. But he has created like every chance we have had for the moment. Cross in. Oh. Headed away. Oh, in the box St.Pauli are right now. A bicycle kick, or an attempt, but cleared away for by Dortmund. Attack is still going on. Trying to play it in, scrambling in the box right now. St.Pauli now playing a little bit outside of the box with the ball, some passing play. I mean, if you just scored that goal, why didn't you score that goal? It's like very similar to the Hoffenheim game that we had last season, where the end score was 3-2, I believe, where Anton did a late winner. But the game could have been settled before that with a 2-0 lead at halftime. If Girassi just put his penalty, if he did what he did, but Girassi shot to the left and the keeper went the same way and saved it. God damn it. But as I said, at least the game has some life in it right now. And some life from Dortmund. Corner for St.Pauli. Here's the replay of the penalty. I mean, Girassi, if you just looked up, you would have seen that the goalkeeper was going to the left. He was stepping there early. Damn it. I mean, it wasn't a bad penalty, but if you don't score a penalty, it's pretty much a bad penalty then. In my books. Cross in from St.Pauli. Heads it away. Offside. Ooh boy. Like, you know, even though it's the game is a little bit closer than everyone would like. It's nice to watch Dortmund again, even though I'm probably depressed in like a week or two. You can't have the lows without the highs. Dortmund playing in at the back right now. St.Pauli pressing. Job holding the ball. That's Dortmund, please. Is it St.Pauli's throw-in, really? God damn it. No, one-on-one again with the keeper, St.Pauli. That's nothing, ref. That's nothing, ref. Great tackle from Svensson. Great tackle from Svensson. The St.Pauli attacker did this. He did this. Great. It was a little shoulder to shoulder, ref. Shoulder to shoulder. Oh, come on, that's a corner, that's not anything. That should be a corner, not a free kick. Again, shoulder to shoulder ref. Ah. Come on guys, you're just letting him run on the flank there. 3 added minutes. Goal kick for Dortmund. Oh man, I mean that's a great cross from Sabitzer and a great header from Girassi. He left in the air like a fine majestic bird and slots that in the corner of the goal. The goalkeeper was on that side as well. He was ready for it, but it was just too close to the post for him to save it. But then again, he saves the goddamn penalty. I'm sorry if I'm using the Lord's name in vain too much this stream. Well, I'm not sorry. It just... Trigger warning. I'm hoping that they're clearing this confetti stuff on the ground during halftime. The St.Pauli defender, the St.Pauli player grabbing his cheeks, checking if they're okay. Why does this smell bad? I just noticed. Is this not clean? Free kick, St.Pauli crossed in, nothing heads it away. And then Dortmund clear it. St.Pauli on the attack. Benzabini and Svensson trying to defend here. Sorry, not Svensson, Job. If you're wondering how I got Svensson and Job confused, I'm kinda blind. No, I wasn't blind, but I just assumed that Svensson would be on the left there. St.Pauli cross it in, headed away. St.Pauli on the outside of the box. Koto trying to defend. Mane, Sabitzer clears it away. St.Pauli still have the ball during the halfway line. The last attack near on the right side, they whip it in, but it's blocked by Benzabini and it's a corner for St.Pauli. I mean, okay, this is last thing happening in this first half of the season for Dortmund's opener against St.Pauli. Please don't let this one go in. It's really not what we need here. St.Pauli fans waving their keys. Cling, 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 cling. Whips it in. Gobel gets to it. Nice. And that's the end of the first half of the first game of the season for Dortmund. and it's a 1-0 lead for them after a great cross from Sabitzer and a great cross from Borussia Dortmund. St.Pauli had some dangerous chances there in the first half with the one-on-one after some few long balls, but otherwise Dortmund got into the game a little bit more and is playing quite similarly to how they played against Essen in the second half of the DFB Pokal. Uh, Although I still want to see a bit more from Dortmund because that first half of the first half was quite bad. Otherwise, St. Pauli hasn't done much, but I just feel like Dortmund are inviting them a little bit too much. They're inviting them to attack, which I don't really like because Dortmund then on the counter attack do nothing, or they don't do a counter attack. They just hold the ball, or at least Kobel. I should probably stop the timer. I just realized. Timer, where is it? Hmm. How would I stop it? Um, Tools. There we go. Now it stopped. I mean, the first half was well, it was okay. Well, not okay. It wasn't okay. It should be better. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to mention, but Reina has now left Borussia Dortmund to go to Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think the value for him was around 7 million euros, which is maybe so that Dortmund can now actually buy like Korni Chukwuemeka or someone, the cheap bastards. I mean, I always wanted Reina to succeed at Dortmund. I really liked him as a player. Um, it's sad to see, it not going well for him. I really wanted him to succeed at Dortmund, but at the end, he didn't take his chances. He had plenty of chances to show what he uh, was made of to contribute to Dortmund, but in the end, it wasn't enough. Um, I still believe he had potential to find his form and become a good player again, or become the player that he's supposed to, and be the at least the front man for the United States, and both him and Pulisic. But I hope him all the best there at Gladbach. Uh, he will probably it will probably lead to him scoring a goal against Borussia Dortmund, as all the former Borussia Dortmund players do, which is exhausting and kind of annoying, very annoying actually. But maybe has a lot of love for the team, for the club, and doesn't. Let's hope that's the case. Oh boy. was the game going between Arsenal and? Was the going game between Arsenal and Leeds? Oh, 2-0 to Arsenal. Who scored? Please say, tell me it was Saka. Yes, Saka. I have Captain Saka, baby. I have Captain Saka, baby. Odegaard was substituted. God damn it, I had Odegaard as well, but at least I didn't captain it. Why are all my players getting injured? Jesus Christ. Uh, yeah, hey Anval, we can you can email me and you can email me and we'll talk through emails. Would appreciate that. Let's talk and see what we can do. Perhaps, maybe. But I'm just gonna pause the stream for a moment here, and I'll be right back. also forgot to put that Dortmund score. Oh yeah, that's the. Also forgot Dortmund scored apparently. Um, so that's my bad. But Dortmund scored if you missed that. Yeah, Alex, the FPL for you this week hasn't been great. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a break again. I'm pretty hungry. So before the second half starts, I'm going to eat and then I'll be right back again. That where is it? There. There we go, the game has started again. Uh, I thought I would be able to finish my meal, but I didn't. I didn't get to. Victor, I love you with all my heart as well, baby. Svensson, Brandt shoots! Oh, great save from the goalkeeper. Um, a great start, and Brandt has apparently been substituted in as well. For who, I am not sure. It seems to have been. Is it Gro? Ah, the match has been substituted in as well. So Job and as well as what's his name? Adeyemi has been substituted out, and now Nemecha and Brandt have come in. Interesting. Trying to assert dominance in the midfield. It seems that Kovac has. I don't know. I was talking like Yoda there. Dominated the midfield. Yoda has. Kovac has. Very unprofessional of me. But a man's gotta eat. We'll see what Dortmund can cook up in the second half. That was not a friendly pass from Sabitzer to Goban. The camera go. Okay, so everything is happening now at the same time. Jesus Christ, St.Pauli just scored an equalizer that I missed because my camera effed up. What happened? Okay, so everything is happening now. And I missed the replay again. Jesus Christ. Emotional t-shirt. Jesus Christ. Oh my, oh well, I did predict this to happen. I did think St.Pauli would score an equalizer before Dortmund scored a winner. Before Dortmund scored the second goal. Everything is happening at the same time in the stream, I'm sorry. Sensen was trying to defend the ball, hold the ball, shield the ball is what I'm trying to say. On the left, but my mother is in the living room watching my videos, which is kind of distracting and embarrassing. Jesus Christ. Like, she has to watch it when I'm here. She has had the whole day to watch those videos, and yesterday, the whole week. And she decides to watch it when I'm live streaming. And when Dortmund have just conceded a goal, which makes me extra angry. Or not angry, but annoyed. At least I got my food here, that's kind of comforting. I stole this from the homeless. St.Pauli on the attack. And then I'm using my iPhone camera and she's trying to... Mamma, prestan, bratte dragi! Oh my. Jesus Christ. Like, she has to like... She wants my attention. I'm not giving it to her. Yeah, I bet you do, Alex. That was pretty gross, I'm sorry. With the food in my mouth. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I have to update the score. I'm so... such a noob. I still think Dortmund will win this game. This is exactly how I predicted the game. St.Pauli would score when Dortmund are doing a silly little... And why did my timer reset? God damn it, everything is going to the shits. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. What has happened to the timer? The timer has effed up. I just don't know how to use it. You know, well, that's the first half. I mean, Mane should have won that. Should have done better there as well with the header. And Dortmund lose the ball in our own penalty box. Oh, and the match gets it, wins it. Jesus Christ! Yeah, this is not looking good, Brad. My mom is just in the other living room laughing. St.Pauli on the edge of the box, Gross wins it. Just shoves it up the field, trying to get to Girassi, but doesn't get to him. It gets to a St.Pauli defender. St.Pauli have some momentum right now. But it's gonna die out. It's gonna die out. That's usually what's happening. Usually what happens is what I'm trying to say. That should have been a yellow for Anton. He just straight up kicked the man. But the referee saw it was the ball. Not so sure about that. But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Victor, I'm gonna ban you from the chat. Or promote you, I'm not sure. I'm not so certain yet. I'm not so sure about my decision yet. I don't know why, but the realization that that Dortmund are playing 1-1 right now is at the start of the season against St.Pauli is just dawning on me. Okay, if you keep being nice to me, Victor, then I won't ban you, but don't be too nice. You're forgiven, my child. Okay, this second half is actually worse than I thought it would be. But maybe because St.Pauli has all the momentum right now and are on the front foot like all the time. I'm done with my food. There's still food left, so I might continue it later but damn, did I show my kneecap for free there? She. That was supposed to be on Patreon in the future. Okay, the Watchalong blocked it. Good. Koto with this cross. You see Svensson. The Mecha, Svensson on the edge of the box. Oh Jesus. Miscommunication between Gros and Koto. It's pretty even this game, which is not what any of us wanted. Want to play some Roblox later? You know, I can't. I'm going to my girlfriend actually, Victor. So I'm not going to be able to play. You know, Dortmund attack, for Christ's sake. You know, we saw some good pressing game. We saw some good pressing game from Dortmund in the preseason, at least against Juventus, which we lost in the end. But I'm not seeing like any pressing game from Dortmund. It's very similar to last season where there was no cohesion. That was not a yellow card. That was a great tackle. What is the ref talking about? There's no cohesion in the pressing play without the ball from Dortmund. Some people are pressing, some are not, which leads to open spaces for St.Pauli. Very annoying. Shot on goal from St.Pauli, but a pretty easy save for Kobe. Oh, this game, oh my god, this team and this game, man. At the start of the stream I was excited for that the Bundesliga has finally started, and now I'm just like, can we win? Koto. Yeah, he wins a free kick in the middle of the pitch. It's not that close to the goal. It was a nice run from Koto, and then he was pulled and stopped by the St.Pauli defenders. Alex, what was the point of that comment? I didn't need to know that. I really didn't need to know that. Koto gonna swing this one in. Gros on the edge of the box, plays it back to Svensson. Svensson to Gros on the flank, back to Svensson. Oh, crosses in. Nice play. Oh! Anton scored. Yes! Just good in the match, and Anton just going like this. You know you're a defender when you don't know how to celebrate, so you just walk. So you just walk with your teammate like this. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to update the score. Great play from both Gross and Svensson there. I mean, Gross and Svensson open up the play here on the flank and just passes into Nemecha, who lays it off for Anton, who just shoots. There's a deflection from St.Pauli's arm there, and he slots it into the far corner. Yeah, I am a very funny man, Alex. Very funny man. And the camera is now effed again. There we go. I'm going to update this score. Dortmund score. I did predict a 2-1 victory here. I might be the Messiah. I just might be the Messiah here. Football Messiah. Like, even though Dortmund aren't playing that great, you know, this is a game that if it went like this before like Kovac with Shahin or even Terzic or any one of the recent coaches, really, Dortmund would have lost this game by now. But I don't know, with Kovac, the team seems very much more resilient and much more determined to actually win the game, even though it isn't really that pretty. So I think that's something to look out for. You know, with Dortmund, as it might not be the greatest style of play, but in the end, you win. I might be jinxing it right now. But this was my prediction that Dortmund would win 2-1 and St.Pauli would equalize before Dortmund scored the second goal. And it's exactly what's happening. Okay, Girassi might not be the man of the match anymore, Alex. But still, St.Pauli have too much confidence in their play right now. They're playing a little bit too silky at times. "100-minute mark for the stream. Whoop 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 whoop." What does it say in the Arsenal game? Did Saka score another goal, maybe? Please. Oh, it's 4-0 to Arsenal. Who scored? Gyökeres scored. Wow. Timber scored 2 goals. That's kind of odd. But if any of you... Gyökeres scored, that's fun. Can I see who got the assist? Oh, it wasn't Saka at least. Oh, nice little like turn from Benzabaini, getting a foul from that. Just a quick little, right, quick little, and then fouled, dropped to the floor. Mecha trying to play a long ball there that completely fails. I haven't seen Brandt do much this game as well. I mean, he got subbed in for, I assume, Job. Well, maybe not Job, but for Bayer. Not Bayer. Ademi. Okay, Dortmund are now getting into the game a little bit. Gross, Koto was completely free on the flank there. You should have... Gross apologized there to Koto. Koto to Brandt. Brandt in the center to the Mecha. Come on. Too many men on the Mecha there. Too many men. I mean, yeah, Filippo Mane is... Oh, long ball to Brandt. Shoots! Is it offside? No! Okay, so my prediction was wrong. But I'm happy it was a good, or if it isn't offside. It was a long ball from, I don't know what player it was, but long ball to Brandt. Behind the line, Brandt scores on like half volley and... Okay, here's the ball. Was it Filippo Mane with the... No, it wasn't. It was Gross. Was it offside? Not offside at all. Not offside at all. Great ball. Even Girassi was on. Oh, okay. Brandt actually took a nice little touch before that, setting himself up on a half volley. Okay, so my prediction was wrong. I said 2-1 to Dortmund, but in the end, it was a good wrong prediction, you know. I didn't really want to celebrate too early because I thought it might be offside. But the great ball from Gross with the assist, long ball behind the enemy line. And Brandt just took a touch and half volleyed it into the left corner of the goal. And St.Pauli is now injured on the floor. Even better. And I update the score. Remember, Harris, update the score. Update the score. Oh, no, that's wrong. 3. I'm going to delete this comment from Victor asking if I want to play Roblox later, because it seems like I'm grooming a child here. I'm going to take away the comment. But this man is 20 years old. Maybe even 21. No, he's 20 years old. Or at least will be. No, he is 20 years old. I'm not grooming a child that wanna play Roblox, it's just a grown man wanna play Roblox. Brandt with his first goal of the season. We have 3 different goal scorers this game. Girassi, Anton and Brandt. The last 2 you maybe wouldn't actually think would score. Yeah, and also in my prediction, I said Job would be a critical player. Uh, well, he hasn't. He got subbed in the after the first half. Ish. What you mean I'm lying, Alex? Are you saying I'm lying that I'm not grooming a child? What are you saying? What? How am I lying? Let the body hit the floor. Okay, Saka got subbed out. When did he get subbed out? In the 53rd minute? Why? Are my players getting injured? Or at least Gyökeres scored, which is fun. Um, Wonder if the goal is any good. As a Swede, I'm happy for him. Can I log into my FP? I'm sorry, I'm not focused on the game much, but there's not a lot of happening. Oh, Girassi on the attack. Gets past the last defender. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Okay, and that the last two defenders get across of him and block the shot. God damn it! But it's a corner for Dortmund, and you're not supposed to see the game. God damn. Let's hope not. I get copyrighted. I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch that later. Corner, Brandt on the corner, swings it in, back post, Anton Benzabini, goal kick. St.Pauli on the attack. Ooh. But the ball was too deep and the St.Pauli player couldn't keep it on the pitch. Couldn't keep it in play. Nicely done by Girassi to just let Brandt have that, because Girassi was right in front of me. It looked like Girassi was gonna take the ball, but then it was kind of dupe, and tricked the St.Pauli defenders a little, so Brandt could take the time to take a touch and then shoot on the half volley. Great taking goal by Brandt actually, and by Gross. Great ball. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, this game is swing for both the teams. At one point, St.Pauli was all over. Ooh, great double save from Kobel. Holy I mean, that first shot he shouldn't really. both saves were pretty easy, but important nonetheless. To be made. Needed to be made there. Jesus Christ. Corner for St.Pauli. There's still some fans are still throwing confetti. There's a lot of confetti on the pitch. Still haven't been cleaned up. I don't know why. Is that like a tactic or culture or thing that they do always that I missed? Are they checking VAR? They're checking VAR for a possible penalty. The referee is waiting for them to say something, checking if it is. Gross is arguing with the referee there. Okay, can you show the replay, please? Oh, he's going to VAR. God damn it. It would probably be a penalty then. We are in the 83rd minute here. Let's see this. I didn't really watch it. Okay, so Mane is always pulling on him there, but I don't think it's enough. I don't think that's enough. If it's a penalty, I think it's pretty cheap there. I don't think it should be a penalty. Okay, so the referee is saying it's a penalty. Oh, for God's sake, man. I think that's a pretty... I mean, he did hold him there, but I don't think that's enough. He gets to the ball. It's a red card. It's a red card. It was a penalty. How is this a red card? How can it be a penalty and a red card? That's very harsh, referee. Kobel, save this, please. How can that be? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my, he shoots and it's a goal. What happened to the stream? Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, if it's a penalty, but that being a red card is crazy to me. That's crazy. And now they will have so much confidence and push so far. Oh my god. Oh my god. 2, 3-2. Okay, Gross is getting subbed out, Özcan is getting subbed in. I guess I'm assuming that Özcan is going to play almost like a defender. Maybe not him, but someone has to. Someone has to play as the third defender, because... Oh my god. I think that red card would be talked about. that red card will be talked about, especially if Dortmund lose this. Jesus Christ. Well, can't be a Dortmund game without so much tension and stress. And St.Pauli on the attack, whip it in. Anton clears it for, nope, not the corner. For a throw-in. The St.Pauli fans are obviously fired up, and so are the players. Throw in, cleared away. I mean, it's gonna be 5 minutes. We're in the 88th minute now. It's gonna be, I don't know how much at a time. Maybe 4, 5. So we have like 7 minutes of just complete stress. St.Pauli scored. Shot from outside of the box. A banger of a goal. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, there's no words for this, man. No words. No words. And my camera just keeps falling. I mean, it's my fault. He shouldn't score that. Like, it's always bangers against Dortmund here. Like, damn. It was Eric Smith. He scored a banger against Dortmund last season as well. Like, he has the Swede. Okay, I really jinxed it before when talking about that this Dortmund team has more resilience than before or ever. Oh, well, I guess we're now playing for a draw. +10 minutes. And as the game is going, I don't think 10+ minutes, Jesus Christ. I have to update the score. Fun. Very fun. There's 10 minutes for another goal. Let's hope it's by Dortmund, even though we're one man less for a red card that's not supposed to be a red card. Extremely harsh. Like, you have to go to VAR to even tell if it's a penalty, and then you give it a red card. St.Pauli whip it in and it's headed away. I think Dortmund right now is just playing for a draw because we're one man down, you know. I mean, St.Pauli will be happy with this result. Dortmund obviously won't. Great hold-up play by Girassi, but couldn't get to any other Dortmund defender. Yellow card for Sabitzer. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, this game was a lot more than I thought. I guess I said I was prediction messiah, which at one point I was, and not anymore. I did not see this happening in the first game of the season. St.Pauli is always on attack here right now. Dortmund can't get out of their own half. Gerde. I'm gonna hold this mic right here, right now, for the rest of the game. Whipped in by St.Pauli, and it's out. Oh, it's a free kick for Dortmund after a foul in the penalty box. We're in the 95th minute now, 5 minutes left of the added time. I mean, that penalty and that red card has really effed us up this game. And Eric Smith, that was a banger for goal, and it shouldn't have gone in. Jesus Christ. And when I say it shouldn't have gone in, it was just a really good shot. He was almost falling down when he shot. He was like slipping. Oh, well, now I've effed the mic up. Okay, no, I haven't. Corner for St.Pauli. Oh boy. Depression has already begun. Den här micken luktar som gabbe, by the way. Yeah, so Dortmund won't be winning this game. They're playing for a draw. I mean, it's one game, but that red card really effed us up, man. and I stand firm that that shouldn't have been a red card. Well, I don't know if it shouldn't, but it was a very harsh one. Okay. Sabitzer wins a free kick in around the halfway line. Oof. Come on, man. Playing to the back, we just shoof it up. Oh, Girassi couldn't get control of the ball. God damn it. Yeah, this game seems... Okay, Okay, great. My stream is now having technical difficulties. We will return to the live event ASAP. Like my... Well, where am I going to watch this now? I'm just going to have to watch it like the live goddamn score. Gyökeres scored 2 goals. Fun. I mean, I didn't think my... I thought I was too young for like my blood sugar to spike. But this stream has just been a little bit of everything, hasn't it? Is there still no stream? Okay, now. Go to it now. This is Kobel going hoof it up here from a goal kick. Probably the last thing. And yep. Okay, when I stream, I will stop having notifications on my phone because it's just knocking my phone off where it's supposed to be. So Dortmund's first opener of the Bundesliga season ends with a 3-3 draw after a dramatic and probably controversial red card. Jesus Christ. I still think that red card, sure it's a penalty, but that red card was harsh, man. It was harsh. Are there some new rules that... Okay, I'm just gonna end the stream here. I don't really want to talk. I don't really want to talk much. Why? I don't really want to talk much. Jesus Christ. Well, it's just the first game of the season, you know. That's all from me and the Heya BVB TV stream. I'll do a video about this game and a review. I'll talk a little bit more in depth about it. The video will go up tomorrow. Bye bye.